In a small town in Andalusia, Spain, a young shepherd named Santiago tends his flock under the endless blue sky. Life is simple. Life is safe. Yet Santiago feels a quiet restlessness in his heart, a whisper of something more, a dream that tugs at his soul. One night, he dreams again, this time vividly, of a treasure buried near the Egyptian pyramids. The dream is so real, so compelling, that Santiago cannot ignore it. Conflicted, he visits a mysterious old woman, a fortune-teller. She listens to his story and says, "Follow the dream. Go find your treasure." Then Santiago meets Melchizedek, the king of Salem, a wise old man who teaches him about the language of the world and the concept of the personal legend, a destiny that each person is meant to fulfill. Melchizedek gives Santiago two magical stones, Urim and Tumim, to help him make decisions along the journey. With a heart full of hope and a hint of fear, Santiago sells his flock, packs his few belongings, and steps onto the path toward a destiny he barely understands. The adventure has begun. Santiago arrives in Tangier, a bustling city full of strange sights, sounds, and smells. Excited to start his journey, he quickly learns that the world is not always kind. A thief steals all of Santiago's money on the first day, leaving him penniless. But even in despair, Santiago learns an important lesson. The universe tests those who pursue their dreams, but every challenge carries a hidden lesson. With nothing left, Santiago begins working for a crystal merchant. Through hard work, patience, and clever ideas, he helps the merchant grow his business. In return, Santiago earns enough money to continue his journey. It is here, in the small shop, that Santiago begins to understand a deeper truth. The journey is as important as the destination. Every encounter, every obstacle, every act of courage teaches him more about life, about the world, and about himself. Santiago leaves Tangier and joins a caravan crossing the vast Sahara Desert, heading toward Egypt. The journey is long and grueling. Sand stretches endlessly in every direction, and the sun beats down mercilessly. Yet Santiago feels exhilaration. He is moving closer to his personal legend. Along the way, he meets an Englishman, a student of alchemy searching for the secret of the philosopher's stone. The Englishman teaches Santiago about the soul of the world, the interconnectedness of all things, and the importance of listening to omens. Santiago begins to see that the universe is always speaking to those who listen carefully, through nature, through coincidences, and through the quiet voice within. Every grain of sand, every star in the sky, every encounter carries a message. Finally, the caravan reaches the oasis of Al-Fayoum, a fertile and safe haven in the desert. Here, Santiago meets Fatima, a woman of the desert, radiant and wise. He falls deeply in love, and for the first time, he understands that love is not an obstacle to achieving his personal legend. It is part of the journey. Fatima tells him, "Love never keeps you from your destiny. It only strengthens your purpose." At the oasis, Santiago also meets a mysterious alchemist, a man of great power and wisdom. The alchemist sees Santiago's potential and agrees to guide him on the next stage of his journey, teaching him how to transform not just metals, but his own soul into something greater. Santiago learns that true alchemy is not only about gold, but about understanding one's own heart, the world, and the language of the universe.
Under the alchemist's guidance, Santiago learns to read the desert, to listen to the wind, and to trust the omens that appear at every turn. He faces danger, tribal wars, threats of violence, and moments of despair. Yet, with every challenge, he grows stronger, wiser, and more attuned to the soul of the world. The alchemist tells Santiago, "Listen to your heart. It knows all things. But sometimes you must face fear to truly understand it." Santiago realizes that fear is the greatest barrier to achieving dreams. Every time he confronts it, he steps closer to the treasure, not just material wealth, but the wisdom that life offers to those who dare to follow their dreams.
Finally, Santiago reaches the Egyptian pyramids. His heart races with anticipation as he begins to dig for the treasure he has sought for so long. But soon, he is confronted by men who mock and beat him. In a twist of fate, Santiago learns a powerful truth. The treasure he sought was back in the abandoned church in Spain, where he first had his dream. All along, the journey, the lessons, the love, the friendships, and the hardships were preparing him to understand the true meaning of his personal legend. Santiago laughs and realizes that the real treasure is the wisdom, courage, and love he discovered along the way. Santiago returns to Spain, digs under the sycamore tree where his dream began, and finds a chest filled with gold and jewels, a literal reward for his journey. But more than the gold, Santiago now carries the wisdom of the desert, the lessons of the oasis, the voice of his heart, and the eternal truth that when you pursue your personal legend, the universe conspires to help you. Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist teaches us that dreams are worth pursuing. Love strengthens, never stops our journey. Every obstacle is a lesson. The journey itself is the real treasure. And Santiago's story reminds us that anyone who listens to their heart, follows the omens, and dares to act on their dreams can achieve the extraordinary.